Hi guys, Leadboats for Life here. Just got off work. Guys, I know I've been off the air for a couple of months and good reason for it. I've been soul searching, so to speak, and I found that I had a hole in my soul and needed to get filled. So basically what I've been doing was searching high and low for a pickup truck that I can use to adventure out into uncharted territory, so to speak. Anyways, I found one, and right now I'm on my way over to try to get it started. It's been sitting in the gentleman's yard for about 10 years now. The gentleman's 82 years old, and how it started was I went over to the East Hills in San Jose, and I was looking for the county area of Santa Clara County, and there's a lot of ranches up there from years ago, and a lot of these ranches now are developed by new homes and all, country homes. They're very expensive and very beautiful, by the way. Long story short, I passed up several, and I've been looking on the internet, YouTube, not YouTube, but eBay, just trying to find these old trucks. And so I drove by this house on the East Hills over here, and then I saw a Ford pickup truck that was in the driveway of this yard. So I drove by it and thinking, well, these people are probably using this car anyway, so they're just going to use their car. They wouldn't have it out, and oh my God, we got cops up here like crazy. Oh well, it's downtown, what'd you expect? Anyways, I talked to the gentleman. Well, how the story goes is I went to the house. It was on my birthday on the 18th, and knocked on the door, but nobody answered the door. And so basically what happened was I left the note in the car. As you guys know, we've had the storms over here in California really, really bad. And when I left the note on there, I figured maybe I get a call the next day, but nothing happened. So what I did was I went over there again, and I didn't want to feel like some kind of a trespasser. So I went around the back of the house like the neighbor told me to do, and then I heard a dog barking back there, and the dog barked, and I knew there was somebody home. So I knocked on the door, and sure enough, older gentleman came out, and I asked him, "Sir, are you the owner of this Ford truck?" He goes, "Yes, I am." "Are you interested?" I go, "I'm very interested in it." So he goes, "Well, what are you planning on offering me?" And I says, "Well, I'll tell you what. Can we just look at it first, and then we'll make our determination." So he told me a little story about the truck. He parked it in 2013, hasn't rented it since. He kept very good care of it, though. The engine was rebuilt. It has a 390 with a 4-barrel Holley 600 CFI. And excuse me, guys, I'm just basically trying to reroute the road here. Got the cops blocking off everything. All right, we're coming through, I think. Oh, there was an accident here. I got it. All right, we're getting through, and we're through. Okay. All right, so I put in 11.5-hour days. I'm tired, but I want to get this truck running, and so I'm hoping that there's no tarnish in the gas tank. But he did tell me that when he backed up the truck into the driveway, the engine stopped on him. He thinks maybe there was a fuel hose that popped off, and that's why the truck stopped. So he disconnected the battery, and then the first thing I checked when I first saw it was the bed, to make sure that bed wasn't rusted out. And unfortunately, there's water in it, but the water is in it, it's not draining from it. So he tells me that periodically he goes and he pumps it out with a pump. And he said that the car actually belonged to his grandson, who's only 9 years old. So he's a little too young to have it now, so he figured, he'd let me have it. So sure enough, his family pulls up, and so he tells me, so, let's tell you what, let's not haggle with the price. I'm going to give you a price right now, and it's not going to be negotiable. So he says to me, how's 500 bucks? And I tell you what, I was doing the Snoopy dance silently. And I said, I think $500 is quite fair, actually. You know, for a 76 250, 250. 290, Holley 600 CFM. And when I took a look at it, you know, there was like, you know, your normal leaves and whatnot inside the hood, but guess what? The air cleaner was still on it, which was, you know, a good thing for me, because I didn't want to have to tear into a rat's nest and, you know, have a bunch of foreign material go down to the valves and cylinders and end up with a frozen engine. Anyways, I tried to turn the engine by hand. I couldn't do it, and so I'm on my way up there now to charge up the battery and drop a little gas in the carburetor and drop the choke down to see if it'll fire up. And if I've heard correctly, Fords are pretty tough trucks, and we're gonna find out how true that is. Okay, guys, we're here, and I have a little missing rim holder for the headlight. I'm doing this one-handed, guys, so we'll go around here. Okay, so let me tell you what I was talking about. So look at all the water back here, but the water is holding, which tells me I don't have any holes or rust yet. So I need to get this out, and there's a little bit of patina back here as well. Now look at the tailgate, guys. Look at that, pristine. Chrome bumpers. And you can see the tag, it's 2013, so tail lights, not a dent on them. Of course, a lot of the, and this is a 8 lug, so it's not a 150, even though it's got the badging for 150. Well, that was a mistake. Let's get the door open up here. All right. So a little bit of a mouse hole here by the stick shift, and a little bit of wear on the seat. But other than that, it's the headliner. It's old, but it's intact still. And the lens for the cab light is a little on the used side. All right, let's go check out the engine. All right, guys. So this is a 390 FE. And FE stands for Ford Edsel, if you didn't know that. So as you see, there's, you know, a little bit of foliage, but no rat's nest at all. I checked this out last night, and I put the battery and hooked it up. There's no, not much corrosion on it. And let's take a look at the radiator. We got some green down there. That's a good sign. And guys, one thing I like about the F series after 1975, these are all electronic ignition. But what they did was the EPA told manufacturers, you know, to reduce emissions was to retard the cam dwell, so that you're not running a lot of horsepower. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and check the brake fluid. All right, that's full, so we should have brakes, hopefully, and a little bit of rusting on the master cylinder. Let's take a look at the oil. That's always important. Just a tad, maybe another quart it needs, but let's see. Don't smell any gas. Wow. It looks like it needs to be changed. No problem. I got oil for that. So, you know, we'll run the oil today, and then once it warms up, when I get it home, and we can, you know, empty it out. Steering fluid. I think we're a little bit low on that. Yep. And I'm not sure, but I don't think I brought it with me. And that's one thing I realized when I was driving over here. And look, guys, it's still got the original jack. And look, the washer tank. This is something you don't see too often. And it's, you know, at least intact anyways. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and try to prime this up and see if it'll kick over. All right, just put 5 gallons or so inside the tank. We're going to take off our air cleaner. All right, there we go. Air filter's a little dirty. All right, so let's go ahead and put a little gas down the old reservoir here. All right, guys. So if they say forwards are what's supposed to be, this thing's gonna fire up. Got my handy dandy battery charger here. We're gonna hook it up to the battery. Well, first I gotta check the water, make sure we got water in it. So it looks like our interstate battery is a little dry, so we're gonna add some water to it. One more time. Alright, guys, we got fire. And I think my gas has been sitting too long. One more time. All right, guys, we got fire. A little more priming. Looking good, guys, looking good. Yeah, I had the charger on a little too long. All right, reset it. And we got green. Come on, baby, fire up. All right. Battery cable keeps slipping off. Yep, keeps slipping off. Okay, we got, oh, there you go. I see what's going on. All right, let's try that. Okay, this little charger is not doing it too good. Yeah, it's not doing that good. Thank God I got the big one. I'm gonna give it one more shot here, the little one here. Worked fine yesterday. All right, prime it. Got a green. think we're almost there, guys. We still got green. I can't get here fast enough to do this feeding. All right. Okay, we still got green. Cable came loose again. Got to reprime the charger again. We got green. Come on. We got high hope, guys. That little battery charger is just not cutting it. I'm just gonna let it sit for another minute. All right, we got a green light again. Come on, little battery. Don't fail me now. Alright. I think I got a better connection on it now. This is the exciting part about... Alright, we got a green. Getting an old truck started in 10 years. Fire, guys! Woohoo! We got a live one. Oh, I think we're out of gas. No problem. Yeah, I hear you. Guys, it ran for a good, what, 20 seconds? All right, we got a green light again. Another bad connection. I think we're down like 67%. We can use it all the way up to 50%. All right. All right, got a green light. Oh, come on, please, baby, don't do this to me. Running out of gas over here. Oh, we got to charge up the back. Oh, we got a green light still. Wait for me! Wait for me! Wait for me! Wait for me! Oh, yeah. Oh, the agony. Let's see, do I got a green light? So yes, I do. Please, keep pumping. All right, still got a green light. Yeah, I think I still stuck with a bigger battery. Refill. All right. Filming now. Oh. All right, guys, we got fire. We got some fuel leaks too in here. All right, that should be enough. All right, guys, we're back home, and guys, I am extremely tired. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't get home until after 8 o'clock this night. 12 hours at work, and then I spent another hour and a half, I guess, with the vehicle. So before the camera cut out, guys, you saw that the engine was running on its own. So not oil, gasoline. Guys, I'm tired, okay, so forgive me for mumbling. Anyways, this is a milestone for me to get this truck. I've been looking and looking, and trucks like this are like out of state. Hardly any place like this in California at all. But every now and then, you just look around the corner and you never know what you see. And so again, I haggled with the. Well, I didn't haggle with the owner. He basically just haggled with me, and he gave me the price, and I jumped on it, And today, getting the truck started and watching the truck run on its own was just a big thrill for me, because it told me right there this is a drivable vehicle. I'm gonna get the oil changed out. Of course, it needs a tune-up, and when it happened, basically, it had a fuel line bust on me, so it was squirting out oil like gas like Old Faithful. So I shut her down, and then I dumped water all over the manifold, make sure that it diluted so it wouldn't catch fire. So the weather again, guys, has been bad here. It gets dark early because of the storms, and so I had barely enough light to get the video gun. Even going to see the car, and while I was talking to you guys, the car was dark too. It was really dark. So it's like nighttime during the daytime, pretty much. But guys, this is going to be part 1, and leave comments below. All right, we'll see you again. Have a good evening. Live the most life out. Bye for now.